Hello everyone. Today I'm going to teach you about the 5 p.m. candle strategy. We are going to learn about the 5 p.m. candle strategy. I want to use another chart here. Yeah, a clean chart. Now take a pen and a book because I want to tell you something good. I will start on date 31st July, which is on Friday. Remember, today is on Monday. And most of the time, Mondays usually opens with a fair value gap. That's on Monday. But that is not what I'm going to talk about right now. I want to talk about the 5 p.m. candle strategy. Now, rules number 1 about 5 p.m. Write down: wherever thing is happening between 4:30 to 4:40 is directly affecting the 5 p.m. where whatever is happening between 4:30 to 4:40 p.m. is directly affecting the 5 p.m. What am I trying to say? Distribution. Remember, we are trading distribution of the day, distribution of the London session. You should be time aware. That is what I'm trying to teach you. When you're trying to enter the market, first, before you click that buy and sell, ask yourself, what is the time? If the time is right, you will avoid a lot of consolidation, because there are times when market is not going to consolidate. Either way, no matter what, it won't consolidate. So I want us to be time aware. Time awareness is what I want you to first focus on. You just don't wake up, you enter on a trade, and you're not even aware of time. Because remember, X is time and Y is price. So time comes before price. So I'm talking about 5 p.m. Write this: 5 p.m. Rule number 1: whatever happens, let me just write it for you because you guys, you never write. Remember, this is Kenyan time or the Eastern time, Nairobi time. Yeah, this 4:30 to 4:40 p.m. is directly affecting the 5 p.m. That is No, I'm saying for that to 440 window, that window, I should start with for that, yeah, for that, yeah. Is directly affecting 5 p.m. So most of the time be keen with the 440 p.m. 1 minute candle. 430 and 440, that 10-minute window is directly affecting the 5 p.m. How? If now this is what you do. What to look between 430 and 440. First thing, there is a run, manipulation run. Manipulation run between 430 and 440. There is manipulation run. If manipulation run fails, you check what? The 6 highs of the east. The 6 candle highs. So this is what you check. If for that, like every day, remember there is a rule. Every day between 430 and 440, if there is no run, they will form the 6 highs. If they don't form the 6 highs, they will it's either manipulation run. When manipulation run happens between 430 to 440, then distribution should start 19 minutes before the 5 p.m. If they form the 6 highs, the 6 highs has one rule. If you see the 6 highs between 430 and 440, that means don't think, don't hesitate, don't think twice. Sell the 5 p.m. candle, 90-minute cycle of 5 p.m. Sell. You can even sell for the next 24 hours. When you see the 6 candle highs, the 6 candle highs is hard to spot, but I will teach you with time. The manipulation run, I love talking about it because it's easy to see it. Rule number 3, when the previous day low, when time, and it has to be the exact time when the previous day low is taken out at exactly, here I'm talking about time, exactly between 4 30 to 440. Then buy after the first 10 minutes of 5 p.m. And that one has a rule. When previous day is taken, can mbona ijaleta hajaandika everything, doesn't written everything. Ama iko na specific 4:40 p.m. then buy after the first 10 minutes of 5 p.m. I think inafika tu hapo, but I know what to do. Let me just continue text here. Kanyesha 4:40 p.m. then buy after the first 10 minutes of 5 p.m. That is basically what I want you to say. Yeah, I think now it's doing nice. Let me check market. Today I'm only watching for price battlefield. They have retested level 0.5 here, and then they're going to take it there. I should be waiting for the maximum selling point. Yeah, let's learn as market is printed. I'm teaching you, and at the same time I want to take a trade. So now listen again. When previous day low is taken out at exactly between 4:30 to 4:40, then buy after the first 10 minutes of 5 p.m. If I don't want to write this again, now write on your side, write down this. If the previous day low is taken between 4:30 and 4:40 p.m. and the first 1 minute candle of 5 p.m. is forming, the low of the first 1 minute candle, remember the low should be taken out at exactly 4:30, 4:40. Then if that first 1 minute candle is taken out, is forming the lowest point of the day, then buy the second 1 minute candle of 5 p.m. You don't wait for the first 10. First 10 is when the low is taken out between 4:30 to 4:40 and there is a consolidation. The first 1 minute candle of 5 p.m. is not making the low of the day. Now you wait for the first 1 minute candle, you wait for the first 10 minutes. But if the lowest point is 5 p.m., then you have two Buy after the first 1 minute candle print. That's how you use the first 1 minute, and that's how you use the 10 minutes. What is happening between 4:30 to 4:40 is directly affecting the 5 p.m. and the vice versa. Now listen, when the highest level, when previous day high, I'm not writing that down, when previous day high is taken out, time is very key. Time based takeout. Time based takeout. When the previous day high, answer yourself what I'm going to say. I'm giving you 30 seconds. I'm going to say the inverse of this. So I want you to write that in your brain. That's how you do self-taught. Because me, I'm an advocate of self-learning this forex market. I love seeing people trying to learn for themselves. Yeah, learn from others, learn from us. But at the long run, you have been in the forex market for like 3 years. What do you know? Do you know something about this forex market which only exists on your mind? You should know something about the forex market which only exists on your mind. If you don't talk about it, nobody is going to know about it. That is what I advocate. Learn the forex market. Learn from us. Learn because you are going to learn from us. Learn even if anything is not even making sense, but it's about price. Learn. Just learn. Learn. Then I'm giving you time to think what I'm going to say next. If you can't know what I'm going to say next, then you're not part of the big boss. You're not part of us. Sometimes, at least 1 hour a day, you need to keep to throw away everything you have been taught, including mine, and just sit in the market and just watch price. With time, you are going to see your own thing. But it's either you watch a full 1 hour candle print in the 1 minute chart, or just give yourself 1 hour. Like you can decide, I will be watching the 5 p.m. candle every day for the next 3 months. I will not be in the market for the longest time, but I will just be sitting in the market and I will just be watching every single 1 minute candle prints for the next 6 months, and take a specific time window. You will be seeing it. Oh, you're like, oh, I saw this. Yo. Because sometimes people usually ask me, how did you even know that? I'm like, because I used to sit in the market and just watch it. It's just like, yo. I've seen that. I'm seeing that more than 20 times print when I was sitting here trying to just watching the pure price. I have seen that. They usually do this, and do this, and do this, and do this. That is the kind of trading mindset I want you to develop. Like, I have seen this. I swear to God, I have seen this. And when you reach that level, you are like, I swear with my life, this thing, I have seen this before. I have seen this before, but most of the time you will be like, I have seen this kind of thing before, but I have forgotten. That is where you give your learning time. Time for your brain to master. Because me, I used to experience, like, I am sure I have seen the same damn thing in this forex market, but I can't remember it bought or it sold. You have seen it before, but you don't know if it bought or it sold. Do you know what I did? Like, I used to sit there, I'm like, I have seen this. I remember I took a buy and I lost the trade. That's the importance of now trading. You remember, oh, I seen this thing before. I took buy and eventually market went the opposite. So when you see it again, you're like, oh, I have seen this motherfucker before. So today I'm not buying. Today I'm going the opposite direction. So I was about to say something. When previous day high is taken between 430 to 440, and the first 1 minute candle of 5 p.m. is not making the high, you enter sell after the first 10 minutes of 5 p.m. have been printed, and your stop loss should be exactly above the first 10 minutes of 5 p.m. Market should not violate there. If it violates there, just know you have misread the market. Me, I don't put my stop loss based on pips. No. Sometimes I use pips, but most of the time I'm using candle highs. I'm like, okay, if I sell here, market should not violate this 15-minute candle low. If I'm on a drawdown for more than 20 minutes, and you cannot testify to me, if you hold a trade more than 20 minutes and you're still on a drawdown, there is no fucking way you're going to make money from that trade. You're going to lose it. That's it. That's us. So when previous day, now next point, when previous day is taken out, when previous day high is taken out at exactly 440 for 40 p.m. and the first 1 minute candle of 5 p.m. is making the high, then you will sell the topest part of the market and expect that market to reverse for the next 24 hours. That's a secret, bro. If you train your mind to see that, you are going to become, you only need one right trade of 5 p.m. to wipe all your losses in the forex market. Now, because I'm a practical guy, I don't talk things you don't see. The six candle highs, I will talk about them later because this is a bit complicated. Seeing those candle highs, it's not hard, but some things I will just have to keep for myself. Now, listen, but I'm gonna teach you one. So, we will start with Friday. I will start from Friday. We go to Thursday, we go to Wednesday, we go to Tuesday, and we go to Monday. I want to show you how I traded the 5 p.m. strategy. Every trade I took, how I took it, based on the rules I gave you. The evening run does two things. It's either for 40, move starts for 40, for 30, or the move will start 5 p.m. Now, let's go to the market. I want to compress this. Now, because I know what happened, I will just go direct to the point. This was the previous day low was taken out. Now let me go to day 29. No, because that was 31st. What was this? 31st. So I want to go to 30th and I want to mark the low of 30th. The lowest point was this one, 4028.11. That is previous day low. That is, you can see on the date here, it's 30th. So I have just marked the lowest point of 30th from the 1 minute chart, and now I am coming here. The next day, check, I will enlarge the screen like this, like this, like this, like this. I want you to check. 1638, 1639, 1640. So one thing you should be sure is, because the low previous day has been taken out at exactly between 430 440 run, I am buying the 5 p.m. It's either I used first 10 minutes or I used the first 1 minute candle of 5 p.m. The first 1 minute candle of 5 p.m. is here. Now, you can see the first 1 minute candle of 5 p.m. is here, but it's not there. It's not forming the lowest part of the day, of that day. It's not forming that. So what do? You stop the kerere and you wait for the first 10 minutes to print. Now check. First 10 minutes here, 09. So first 10 minutes ended here. So this is the lowest point of the 5 p.m. So market formed the low of the day. The low of the day forming at exactly the first 9 minutes, first 10 minutes of 5 p.m. And then I just saw that, and then I just entered. And because I have previous day low, if that market just goes back again to close above the previous day high, actually that is the second confirmation. So the people on my Instagram, not my Instagram, Telegram, can tell you for a fact I took buys here, and after this small high was taken out, I entered full margin on my account, and then boom. Do you know where I got out? Here. I got out here. Here. Why here? This was a banking level, this one. Now exits, it's either I use time to exit. You can use time. Let's wait. Let's see. Where is 1630? I want to say. I never use time to get out. I want to see 1630. Because most of the time, that's when I usually get out. 16. You can see the first the 1 hour candle of 5 p.m. Then 16, 15. Now you have this 15. Now 1630 is around. If you could have waited for 1630, it could have fucked you, because that time window ends here, the cycle. So after the cycle ends, it's either a reversal or a continuation. Market just entered it into a silly consolidation, but that's because it hit maximum banking level around there. But basically what I was teaching you is the entry. If you get a sniper entry like here, you don't need. Why you exit is none of your problem, because the trade is never going to go offside your direction. Though, do not try to enter any trade if you don't know where you are going to exit. That's the rule number 1. If you want to make it, first question you ask yourself, like today. Today I'm just reading here. This is my today's. Okay. Today, if I want to know where the market is going, let's do today's analysis. Now we have done with Friday's analysis. I show you how you do daily analysis, how you do your analysis actually. No, go to 1 minute. You're gonna have a lot of writing, so I don't need to use that. Let me use a new window here. Hi. Can teach you a million times. something. Now. What I usually tell people is, okay, start from here. Now. Now. I want to teach you how you should be doing your analysis. If this is today's candle, bro, why are you marking this high? There is no fucking way market is going to go there. Actually, you should even start with weekly. Weekly. Oh, I can start trading from weekly. No! Acha nianze tu daily, weekly kona kiara. But the same thing utafanya kwa, the same thing you'll do on the daily time frame is the same thing you're going to do in the weekly time frame. What was this? This was me, I was teaching you. Oh, this was a class. Yeah. 12 noon to 3:59, it's low, it's high. Oh, yeah, okay. I remember that. Okay, now see. You see this one? This is today's candle. Me, there is something I usually tell people. Don't try to frame your entry here. Don't try to trade. No. I want to just make an assumption. So, if the previous day candle is bearish, what are the chances today market will take out this high or it will take out this low? What are the chances? What is the possibility market will come here or it will go there? First, market is hunting the speed zones. If it take out previous day high and low, then which is the next speed zone? Previous week high and low. Market is usually moving there. If you go to if weekly is taken out, then you go where? It's either moving to the monthly something or monthly low. But that previous candle, like, what are the chances that market is going to pump up to here by just one day? Here, there is no way. So, I see a lot of people I do top-down analysis, and they are marking, even, like, I don't like it. Because you just see the candle. Okay, just ask yourself, okay, without doing any analysis, what are the chances by just looking the formation of previous candle? You have been in the forex market for let's say 1 year, and you have been trading the 1 minute chart. You have been watching those 1 minute candle chart. So on your 1 minute, when you were trading the 1 minute chart and you were watching those candles print, and you saw a candle which looks like this, the next candle, was it a buy or was it a sell? Was it a buy or was it a sell? That's why I usually advocate sit in the 1 minute time frame, watch those candles print, because formation of the 1 minute candles will stick on your mind in a way when you go to the daily time frame and you're like, oh, when I saw this when I saw this candle in the 1 minute time frame, the next candle was a sell or was it a buy? So if it was a sell, you just know, so today 99.99% I'm going to sell. Then where do I sell from? That's the question. The second question you're asking yourself is, okay, this candle has printed this one. What are the chances it will be a buy or a sell? Me, I don't know. That is your decisions to make. But for me, I could have said randomly, because the previous candle is a sell and it was a big sell, high chances even today this candle will sell. Like, it will have a lot of selling momentum. But because it's on a Monday, are they trying to make a buying week or a selling week? You are not trading. Like, this is just, you are not trying to enter with these time frames. It's just, you're just being a logical thinker. You're just being a trader. If I ask you, okay, today what do you think market will do? You're on the 4-hour time frame. You're not going to know. But you're like, oh, today's candle will look like a buy. So I'm just there and I'm like, oh, today's candle looks like a buy. Nice. So I just need a confirmation to enter buy. So you will avoid selling the market. That is what you do. You just check, analyze. So if you know the market will come down on this low, so if you sell, you will be hunting a lot of pips. If you want to hunt this high, then you will be hunting a lot of pips. And immediately the lower the high is taken out, you don't be overgreed and just try to overhold. No, get out. From there you go to the 4-hour. When I go to the 4-hour, I will check this candle and I will check this candle. So if this candle was a buy, the next 4-hour candle, will it buy? Will it buy? I'm like, okay, is it going to buy? If it buys, will it buy on the opening price of that 4-hour candle, midpoint of the week? You know, when you see a week, it's high and closing price or opening price minus the week. Those midpoints, they are very key. I'm like, if the next 4 candles I feel it's a buy, by the daily time frame he's saying I sell. Now, please learn. Okay, you are going to hold this trade for the 4 hours. So if I'm anticipating the next 4 candle is a buy, then your buys in the next 4 hours should be a buy. You're like, oh, this candle is a buy, this one. What are the chances this next candle will be a buy? Like, oh, so every 4-hour candle you anticipate to take a maximum of 1 trade or 2 every 4-hour candle. As a beginner, you're not going to make it scalping. That's one I can tell you for a fact. Scalping is very hard. It's not impossible. It's kind of hard. That's what I'm basically doing. That's how you analyze the market. That's how you analyze the market. First, make assumptions before even trading. Because you're like, okay, it's gonna do that, it's gonna do that. And the moment your gut says it's a buy, just know it's time to sell. Yeah, thank me later. Okay. We are done with Friday. Now I want us to go to Thursday. I want us to go on Thursday. Thursday is 30th. Is it true? Yeah, this should be 30th. Now I will be a quick. I will be a bit fast. Then we will meet. I'll be a bit fast because I have explained everything in the previous videos. Not the previous, like I have given you the framework of trading the 5 p.m. Now let's start. Where's 5 p.m. today? Where's for that? For that is here. Where's for that? Where's for that? Where's for that? Okay. there. Okay, I've seen for that. Where's previous day high? Previous day high. I want to mark previous day high. Yeah, previous day high was here. There. The high for 29th was there. Yeah, that was the previous day. That is high for Wednesday. Now check. Is the high being taken out between 430 to 440? 430. Where is 430? 430 is around here. So it's not taken out, but you can see around 430 is when that big run happened. This breakout to the upside, which is going to hand previous day high, is the move is initiated from the 430 440 run. That is not my concern. I'm concerned with 5 p.m. first 10 minutes, because that is what we are learning. 4:59. Can you see the first 1 minute candle of 5 p.m.? Actually, I forgot to say this. I forgot. That is another rule. If the first 1 minute candle of 5 p.m. is taking the high, if the first 1 minute candle of 5 p.m. is taking out the high of the previous day, then buy the next after that candle closes. If the previous low is taken out at if the previous day low is taken out at exactly the first 1 minute candle of 5 p.m., then you should buy. I have taught you this many times. I have also said if Asian high and if Asian high, if both Asian high and London high are taken out using the first 1 minute candle of 5 p.m., you should sell the next 1 minute candle. If the Asian low and the London low are taken out using the first 1 minute candle of 5 p.m., then you should sell the next candle. You can see the first 1 minute candle of 5 p.m. is there after taking out previous day high, and then the high of that first 1 minute candle of 5 p.m. did what? Check it. Boom! It was never violated. I keep talking about the 5 p.m., the first 1 minute candle of 5 p.m. Very perfect. If you just waited it to buy to close, it has broken the previous day high at exactly the first 1 minute candle of 5 p.m. You sell the next high. You are selling the toppest part, and if that high is being violated, get out, because something is wrong. That if the first 1 minute candle is for me the lowest point of the day, but at the same time is taking previous day low or high, or both Asian high and London high at first 1 minute candle of 5 p.m., then sell the next candle. If that high is being violated, if that first 1 minute candle is being violated to the upside, please just know it's not working today. You might be wrong. They might be using the first 10 minutes. Get out and avoid being taken out by a week. So you just chill and see if it's just a manipulation happening, because they might manipulate with the second 1 minute candle 5 p.m. but mostly they don't. If you check this correctly, this was a timing thing. For that, you can see all this consolidation. For that reach, they speed the market to take where the market is supposed to be at exactly 5 p.m. I am the big boss. I took that sell there. I took that damn fucking Sell there. I took the sell there. That was on Thursday. If you just sold there and you hold this way, bro, tell me if you can't, everything you lost in the forex market, you're going to get it back. Now let's go to another day. This thing recording normal. Okay, nice. Let me tell you, my guys, when this market will decide to expand, you know, like a big boss, I don't, because the market is within my banking levels. It's within banking level. No, I am timing it. Something is off with today's market. Why? Now when you see consolidations like this, bruh, today's on Monday, date 3 August. Bro, I want you to watch the 5 p.m. That's a secret. Now let's continue learning. Now let's go to the next day. That was Thursday. I want us to go now to Wednesday. And I want the lowest point. Wednesday. What this? Yeah. This is 1712. Yeah. This is first hand. So I will mark this low. First 10 minutes of 5 p.m. I will mark it slow there. It's low. So see, first 10 minutes of 5 p.m. market broke it to the, this was a fake breakout, and then so though no, it was not a fake breakout. This was the 5 p.m. first 10 minutes was there. Anyone who is on my TikTok can testify. Even on my Telegram, I took these buys and I sent it to them. First 10 minutes, this was a fake breakout, and then market went back. Like this was a time fake breakout. Why? My banking level was slightly below here. So just first 10 minutes of 5 p.m., first 10, one of the big boss banking levels is being hit. And then you can see this retracement back is going back to where? It's going back to the first 10 minutes of 5 p.m. low, tap it, and then boom. You can buy, risk this small to get this boom. Now, when do you know when you're going to use the first 10 minutes of 5 p.m. or when you're going to use the first 1 minute candle of 5 p.m.? When? And when do you know the run is going to happen between 430 to 440 and the distribution should start the 5 p.m., the 441? When do you differentiate? I am the big boss. Let's go to the next day. I want to teach you this something. At least, even if you don't know what you're doing in the market, you just wait for the first 10 minutes of 5 p.m. and try to make a decision. If it's a buy and you see market, you're right, don't close the trade, just hold. Because trade is going to that direction. But one downside of the 5 p.m. is If you got on the wrong side, you are going to cry. So just make sure if that market tries to go against you, please get out. It's better you re-enter, because 5 p.m. can harm you with just 1 minute candle. 3-minute candle can wipe your entire life savings. This is 5 p.m. It's dangerous. It's very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. Remember, it's distribution season of the year. That's why 5 p.m. is not misbehaving. We are getting the best distribution trades ever. Now, the big boss, where is the big boss? Now, let's do something. Let's go trade now. Let's go trade. Let's go trade, man. I'm tired now. When was this? I will just talk about this day, and then I will call it a day. When was this? You can say? Where is for that? Yeah? You can see this is the first 10 minutes of 5 p.m. These ones. Yeah. First 10. And after those first 10 here, it's high where? Here. Its high is there. Market tried to violate its high, but in a shindo. Then market speed, boom, to 1721. Why? They wanted to form the high, the lowest level of the day during the 5 p.m. candle. Form the low, and then yeah, it's here. Form the low using the 5 p.m. candle, and then boom, reverse. Now check. Low of the day, 5 p.m. Go to the next day. Low of the day, 5 p.m. Go to the next day. High of the day, 5 p.m. Low of the day here, 5 p.m. What else do you need? And this is real-time data. We can even go to the previous day of the previous day of the previous day of the previous day or the previous day or the previous day or the previous day. This will be my last day now. So let me check. This one here, and then I want the lowest point of the day here. 1739, around there, 1739. Yeah, low of the day, 5 p.m. candle. I sold here because this was a 440 for that run, and market was forming the candle price range. Now it's upon you to trade or just do your own things. Now see you when you see the big boss. It's been fun. Bye.